Do you ever feel like you're not living up to your full potential, or being your best self, or using the resources and accessibility you have? Well, my name is Hannah, and I welcome you on my journey to learning how to thrive and live intentionally. I hope this video can reach my target audience, and I hope that you can go on your own journey and learn how to live intentionally and thrive in your own way. I've been wanting to get back into making videos for a while now, and I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. I've had a lot of ideas, and I wasn't sure exactly how to execute my ideas, but then I was like, let me make this video. I think this is going to be a series, but not sure yet. But I think this is a great first video idea for my channel, and also it's going to help me actually do better. But as I was saying, I have been on a journey. I guess we're always on a journey of bettering ourselves in some way or another, but I think for the past few years I've really been on this windy road of figuring out who I am and what is the best version of me and how I can be that. And I think it is kind of a lifelong journey in a way, but you can make improvements throughout the years. And I know that sounds kind of bleak saying it's like a lifelong journey, because it sounds like it's never ending, but I don't mean that in a negative way, more in like we're always going to be bettering ourselves one way or another, because we're always going to be students of the world. Like we should always, or in my opinion, I see myself as someone who's always going to be learning. Like, I am never going to know everything. I'm always going to be a student and a teacher, if that makes any sense. But I guess this is my short-term version of bettering myself, not maybe thinking of it too much in a long, like, lifelong bettering yourself sort of way. Like, more like bettering myself now. So, to be very honest, I'm pretty unsatisfied with my life right now and how I feel like it's going nowhere. I don't love how I'm living my life, and I know I can live my life better. I am the main character of my story, and I'm also the writer of my story. And what I mean by that is I'm the only person living my life. And I decide what initiatives and actions I take. I can't control external factors, but I can control what I do. However, I'm still really proud of the work I've done on myself in the last couple of years. The person I was a year ago is a complete different person. I think I'm way more well-rounded now and wise and knowledgeable than how I was a year ago. Like, that's a woman from a different planet. I don't know who she is, but I know she would be proud of me for all the work I've done on myself. So even though things are hard now, I know that I have done work to better myself already, so I know I can do even more work on myself, Last year, I was like mostly hanging around people who didn't have my best interest at heart. I was making dumb decisions. I wasn't doing the activities I love to do. I was failing in school. I was letting a certain person get in the way of my studies and, frankly, my life. It was not good. Now I'm doing a lot better at school. I have great friends, and I'm beginning to create more, right? Just like how I'm creating this video. Even though that is great that I've made improvements, there's still a far way to go in terms of being my best self and bettering myself. I'm very slow at getting tasks and chores done. Sometimes I don't do anything all day and I just waste time. I procrastinate my homework and studying. My room and space is unclean, and it's consistently unclean. Like, it'll get clean and then it's messy all over again. Like, I want it to be clean consistently. And I have no set routine. I really have no discipline, really. I want to change all that. This is partly due to my learning disabilities and executive functioning skills, which I don't really have. I mean, I'm building them, but it's slow. But I also take a part in this. Like, this is also, like, I can't blame everything on my disabilities. So, I'm not saying other people that this is the same case for other people. Like, for other people, if you literally are in a wheelchair, or if you literally have a mental, psychological disability that you cannot control at all, like, obviously that's not the case, but I'm just talking about my sit. And my motivation is like beach waves. Like, it comes and goes, and I want it to be more steady, like, not just motivation come and going. Like, I want to find a way to keep that motivation going when I get it, and not for it to just crash. So now onto my goals and the objectives that will help me achieve my goals. So let me just go through my goals first. Build discipline, and have a set routine. Get a job. Take full advantage of the resources I have in my life. Stay away from negative activities. Healthy body, healthy mind. Create, do not just consume. So this is how I plan to build discipline and have a set routine. Make reminders and alarms on my phone for appointments, tasks, chores, anything of the sort. Put my schedule in Google Calendar, and as well as write in my physical planner. Wake up early and sleep early. Plan my day at the beginning and follow it. Write a to-do list. Make sure I'm always busy and not diddle-daddling. Spend less time on my phone. And most importantly, have a set study time, and I have to stick to it. I guess I should have added like another goal category of just studying, but I guess I can add that later. Now on to get a job, because it will keep me busy, but most importantly, it will bring in money. So go around to stores in my area and hand out my resume, apply as much as I can online, and then go check in at the stores that I've already handed in my resume at. And on to take full advantage of the resources I have in my life. So I want to go to the Learning Resource Center at my college and go to the workshops they have there, as well as all the other workshops and meetings and all that type of stuff that they have at my school. I want to go to those and study at my school and see what else my school has to offer. Next, stay away from negative activities. Healthy body, healthy mind. So, of course, this is hard because these things are fun, but stay away from negative substances like hookah and za. Yeah. I mean, obviously not all the time, but to have a healthy body, healthy mind, you have to stay away from that. Like, I'm not saying this is for everyone. Like, everyone has their own journey, own plan, but for me, I can't do those things all the time. Like, I can't. And stay away from negative people. Only involve myself in activities that are high vibrational. What I mean by high vibrational is like things that don't hurt me, things that, that don't have negative energy. Like, I feel like negative activities would be like hanging around people who don't have the best interest in for me, putting myself in dangerous situations, and like I've realized in my life that I don't really want to party anymore. Like I don't want to go to parties. I don't feel fulfilled when I go. I feel worse about myself, and I think about the life I want to have. Also eat better and more frequently. I don't have like eating disorder, but I was sick in the summer and it kind of messed up my eating habits. And I'm just a small person in general. Like I'm 4'11", so naturally I don't really eat that much. Like I get full pretty quickly. So, but I know I have to eat more because I need to stay healthy. Eat more vegetables, fruits, high fiber meals, high nutrient packed meals, take the supplements and meds I need to take every day at the time they need to be taken, exercise, which I don't want to do because I like how I look right now, but people have told me I need to exercise to keep strong, so because I gotta do that. Then create, do not consume. Said this already, but spend less time on my phone, more time making art, crafts, reading, writing, cooking, and mainly writing like poetry, personal essays, songs. Do the hobbies I like to do, such as knitting, coloring, junk journaling, reading, making YouTube videos now. And I have been knitting a lot more. I just made us 2 scarves and I made a hat that didn't really come out well, but I have been knitting more and actually like doing that hobby, so I'm proud of that, but still like really get into my hobbies. Then go outside and socialize. The two have to do with each other, but they're also like separate. So for what I just mean for go outside is get out of the house more, take more walks, connect more with nature, explore my area, explore the city, do more activities outside, go to events, cool stuff in my city, connect with friends I already have, and make new friends. And I know I can do that. Like I've made friends through parties, I've made friends, but I make most of my friends online, which I wish I could, which I love those friends, like I love them dearly, but I want to learn how to make friends more in person, you know, like I want to meet people at my school, so I wrote down meet new people through events and clubs at college. I think if I go to more events and stuff in the city, I will make more friends, so yeah. And just go to like just do more stuff, like go get matcha or go thrifting, and just stuff that doesn't have to do with buying or anything, but you know, just all that type of stuff. So today is December 12th, yeah, it's December 12th, 2025, and today I'm gonna work on studying and I guess the build discipline and have a set routine goal. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to plan out my day in my Google Calendar and in my planner. And then I'm going to start studying and get that done. So here I was just putting in the events in my calendar. Actually, my calendar is color-coded if people want a tutorial on that. But I was putting in my life coach sessions, studying sessions for homework,
and my Japanese studying as well. Yeah, I got a little distracted because I was like looking at the camera, but yeah. And I also have a paper planner from Happy Planner. So I was filling that out as well after this clip. And I can put more specific things there. So yeah. Here I was studying for my final. I was taking History 102. It was about Western history, like, 1400s to the 20th century. So I was taking notes, highlighting, reading, and writing discussion write-ups for the class. I'm now recording this a month after this audio, but yes, this is what I was doing. I was actually doing the work, not just pretending. So yeah, I got a B on my final, which was great. So yeah.
So I just finished one of my assignments, which I'm really happy about. And what I did was I put in my Google Calendar exactly what I was doing. I said read textbook and take notes for an hour. And I read it, I took notes, and I also finished the assignment as well. So I wasn't even expecting to finish it all in an hour, and I did. And I set a timer, I put on my headphones, put on rain, and I just locked the fuck in. So, yeah, I'm proud of myself. Now I'm just going to take a 15-minute break and then get right back to it and do my next assignment. And what's crazy is just after doing that one assignment, I feel like I can do anything. Like, it feels like homework is so much easier, and that the end point of like the completion of doing an assignment is attainable. Like, I can actually do it. Like, it's not as hard as I thought. And I feel more focused on myself and me as a person, and not on issues with other people and other stuff. I feel more grounded. I know this is a lot just from doing one assignment, but I don't know, like, it feels good. I did get a little off pace though, because I was supposed to start doing my next assignment like 30 minutes ago, and now it's been 30 minutes, so I have to get back to it. So today is Sunday. Had a bit of a bump yesterday. I didn't really do any work. I don't know why. But now I'm back on my game and ready to do work. First I'm going to write in my planner, my physical planner, then in my Google Calendar, and then get to work on the assignment. Yeah. But there's always going to be days where maybe you mess up a little bit, maybe you're not productive. The best thing you can do is just get up the next day and get to it. Like, not dwell on the fact that you didn't do anything, because if you dwell on it, then you're going to repeat the same thing again. So, yeah. But, yeah. I'm ready to get to work. I lit my candle. So, yeah.
So here I was filling out my physical planner. It's actually Disney theme. I would really recommend getting it. It's on happyplanner.com. This is not a paid advertisement. I just really enjoy using this planner. So yeah.
I finished an assignment. Yeah, so I just finished an assignment. It was harder than the last assignment, but pretty easy. I put on some rain music. And yeah, so doing well. So little check-in. I'm feeling kind of miserable. But this is all part of the process, I think, of bettering myself and in my quest to not survive, to thrive. To not just survive, to actually thrive. And I think if I get a job, if I get my goals done, I'm not going to feel as miserable anymore. It's just I keep remembering about things and people, and it's making me feel regret and resentment and nostalgic for like the past a little bit. I just gotta keep going. I read a little more today, so yeah. But I think I'm gonna do these check-ins like every day, and this is gonna be like the part 1 version of the video. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do for part 2. Maybe like move on to my other goals. But yeah, I'm gonna build on goal 1 for right now. Peace out.